Okay, this is video 2, criminal law chapter, and we begin talking about cybercrime. This will be a very fast video because what we're basically doing is going through what different types of cybercrime have been identified, many of which laws have been passed to punish people who commit these types of crimes. It's basically a look at some of the substantive laws that have been developed regarding cybercrime. Not a whole lot of explanation required. So computer crime or cybercrime is defined as any violation of criminal law that invokes knowledge of computer technology for its perpetration, investigation, or prosecution. Cyber fraud is fraud that was committed over the internet. I believe your book has an example of the Nigerian letter scam. These are situations like advance fee and online auction fraud, where consumers order and pay for items that are never delivered, or where a person lists an expensive item for auction and refuses to send the product after receiving payment. Cyber theft is stealing data that are stored in a network computer. Identity theft is one of the types of cyber theft that can occur. That's stealing your personal information to gain access to your financial resources or to other information. Password theft is performed as a part of identity theft in order to gain access to financial resources. Phishing is a type of cyber theft. It's an online fraud in which criminals pretend to be legitimate companies by using emails or malicious websites that trick individuals and companies into providing useful information. Hacking. A hacker is someone who uses one computer to break into another computer. Hackers are more dangerous because of what are called botnets, which are computer networks that have been appropriated by hackers without the knowledge of their owners. A common practice today is where hackers are able to break into computers, lock them up so that the users cannot use them, and then hold them up for ransom. That actually happened to the Georgia Bar, and I think one of the municipalities in Atlanta also had that happen to them. Malware is a program, sometimes it's referred to as a worm or a virus, that harms a computer or information that's stored on a computer. It can get into your computer through various methods from the outside. I've had problems with that in my computer recently, so I advise you all to do what I finally done and make sure you have a good malware protector to prevent that from happening to you. Service-based hacking is a software as a service distribution method used by cyber criminals who rent the online services of cyber criminals to do work for a small price. Okay. Cybercrime, another one is cyber terrorism, using a computer to damage, alter, disrupt, or shut down, or threaten to damage, alter, disrupt, or shut down a critical network system. I guess that's similar to what I was just referring to with regard to taking a computer hostage for ransom. Prosecuting cybercrime can be difficult for many reasons. One reason is there's no geographic boundaries. Somebody can commit a cybercrime from South Africa, for example. And also there's not any physical evidence of the crime as compared to a murder where there's a bullet or a gun or a dead body, etc. That's one of the challenges. Another challenge is jurisdiction. Where was the crime committed? Where can you prosecute the person? To combat this, Congress has passed a law called the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, which subjects a person to criminal prosecution for accessing or attempting to access a computer online in order to obtain classified, restricted, or protected data without authority. And that's really the end of this chapter. The word for this lesson is malware. So use that word in an email to me to get credit for this lesson. Thank you.